DKOldies.
Welcome to the DKOldies.com podcast. My name's Drew Steimel. It's my good friend,
Rich Saucier.
Rich Saucier.
It's me.
I was confused for a second because Anthony,
He's not here.
Gone.
He's gone.
Anthony got married last week. He should be back next week, so who knows. But here's Rich to talk about video games with us. Rich, what do you do here at DK Oldies?
I am the executive assistant, right?
Something like that.
Something like that. That's the title you gave me.
Okay.
I like it. I like the title.
Rich here handles all the cellular games. Rich also handles all the social media. He answers the phone for any kind of cellular games call or social media. And he repairs all of our NES systems. He is our main Nintendo system tech. So don't sell yourself short. You do a lot around here.
Thanks.
You got it, buddy. So DK Oldies, we got this is our 6th podcast. We got a lot going on this week. I've got Mother's Day next week. Summertime. Spring is in the air. It's getting a little nicer out.
76 today.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice.
Sunny.
We got I did a podcast radio show it's called Under the Mat Radio, where these guys they're like wrestling gurus. Yeah, like they love the wrestling, and they had me on talking about video games with them last night. So I was talking about all the wrestling video games. You play any wrestling games?
Just the SNES, WWF, what was that one?
Well, there was Raw, and there was WrestleMania.
Raw. WrestleMania, yeah.
And then we talked, last night we talked some No Mercy. But yeah.
How did that go? Like when,
It was awesome. It was so easy. 30 minutes blew by in a flash.
You were on there for 30 minutes.
I was on there for 30 minutes. They had some female wrestling champion on before me, and then the guy from Candyman. Some actor from cool. Candyman. I
forget his name.
Tate or something like that. I never saw Candyman, so really? I don't know. Yeah,
scary.
Scott said he looked a lot like Shadow Man.
I don't know Shadow Man.
Yeah, I don't know. But on the show today, we're gonna do our cellular games. We're gonna show you what came in this week, all of our rare games. Next, Rich and I are going to debate what the greatest retro racing game is of all time. Games like a couple on the list here. Mario Kart, Excite Bike, Rad Racer. There's like 4 others on here, and we're going to debate what we think is the best. And after that, we're going to play what we think is the best retro game, racing game. We're going to play it on here for a while, and then we're going to tell you all about it. And then after that, we're just going to talk a little bit about what's going on. So let's get right into our cellular games.
Number 1. Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Reminding, DK Oldies is what cellular games. We buy video games from the public. We buy collections every single day. And then these are just some of the cool games that we got in this week. So Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Why don't you hold it up there again for everybody to see.
That's a really good co-op game, too.
This game is it's a cartoony zombie game. I like it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And you were either the brother or the sister.
Yeah. Do you have any neighbors that you wish zombies would eat?
No, I like my neighbors.
Yeah,
they don't complain when I play my music loud.
I got a few.
But you're going around with a squirt gun and like squirting the zombies.
All right, let's do the next game.
You got to save the neighbors and stuff. Turtles 4.
Turtles in Time.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I guess we could do a debate on the best Turtles game, but this is definitely up there. I think it's a it's kind of like all the other Turtles games where it's the arcade style.
Yeah.
So if you've played Turtles in the arcade, then you know what's going on. But I think this for the Super Nintendo, I think they do it the best in this game here.
Who was your favorite turtle?
It used to be Leonardo when I was a kid.
He was the leader.
Yeah. And then, but I like Raphael now.
Like Michelangelo.
Yeah.
He was the
silly
slacker.
Yeah.
And this one's The Mutant Virus Crisis in a Computer World.
Rare NES game. I've been doing this so long now that I remember when we used to sell that game for like $10. And there there's just so many rare games for the NES, and they keep getting rarer every year. There's so many games like this that they're rare, but nobody really cared about them, so they weren't that hard to find. And now they're just getting so hard to find. When this comes in, we haven't had that game in months. And do we get that in that big collection we got in?
I don't think so. I think Rob got this one in.
We got a big collection, and we got like 1,500 games or something, all Super Nintendo, Genesis,
I don't even know how many.
And NES.
It was like 7 packages that were 80 pounds each or something like that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy. And Uncharted Waters, NES.
Now have you played this game?
No, I never played this.
This game, I like the map for this game, actually. We used to have the map, but it's a super rare game. Some pirate-themed game. You gotta wear your eye patch when you play that game.
I like the artwork on the label.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's nice.
All
so
right.
so what, you like explore in the world and discover things, or
I can't.
how does that work?
I was thinking of Pirates, actually.
Swashbuckling?
No, do you remember that game, Pirates? Sid Meier's Pirates, but Pirates came out for the NES.
Yeah.
And I like that game, and when I thought of that, I was thinking about that, but I'm not sure about this game.
All right. And then The Simpsons, Bartman meets Radioactive Man. Classic tale.
Do you know how long The Simpsons have been around? How old were you when The Simpsons came
30
out?
years, I think, right? I remember when it was, what was the lady's name? The lady who started it, the comedian.
Oh, yeah, she used to have like a variety show.
Yeah,
Tracy Ullman.
Tracy Ullman, yeah. She was the one that started it.
I think I was like in 6th grade or something.
I mean, I was barely old enough to watch that kind of stuff, but
It's crazy.
The Simpsons, yeah, they've been around. They might be the longest running TV show.
Yeah.
On there. And then we got the complete inbox Zapper.
The old Zapper gun for the NES.
This is pretty cool. It's a little dinged up, but not too bad. Still got the styrofoam. Got the manual in there. That's good.
Zapper gun's becoming like a relic.
Yeah, can't
recently.
really use them on the new
Can't
TVs.
use them on the flat screens. You can still use them on the tube televisions, so you can go down to your
down to your grandma's.
yeah, go to your grandma's house and get a nice tube television.
Take her tube television. Leave her medication alone.
Yeah, play some duck hunt with her, and that's everything that came in. Sell your games. DK Oldies. We're buying, so call us up. We'll buy your games. All right, ready?
I'm ready.
We're gonna debate the best retro racing game. Now, by this list that Jay gave us, Mario Kart, Excite Bike, Rad Racer, F-Zero, Diddy Kong Racing, RC Pro-Am, NASCAR, Road Rash. Now, there's a few missing from the list, obviously. Are there any that you would put above some of these games that you would you wanted to put in there?
Oh, you mean ones that aren't on the list?
Oh, yeah, like if Jay made a mistake and he's like, oh, I didn't...
No, because we were talking about that earlier.
Right, Jay?
That's a lot. There's more out there, but
Okay.
I'd say those are the top ones.
Yeah, okay. Let's stick with these. So, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. Mm-hmm. So, let's go with your worst out of all these.
Well, I never played Diddy Kong Racing and NASCAR.
And Diddy Kong is basically just a blatant ripoff of Mario Kart.
Well, if it's anything like Mario Kart, then it's decent.
It's definitely decent, but you got... Let's just go your best.
I'd go
What's your best?
Worst NASCAR, best. That's tough. Probably Mario Kart or F-Zero. I liked a lot because it's fast. You're bumping each other and
F-Zero?
stuff. Yeah, F-Zero. Yeah.
Super Nintendo, I assume? Mm-hmm. Jay, what are we talking? Just series in general or Super Nintendo? We got Diddy Kong Racing in here. We're going N64 or just all around?
All around.
on.
Yeah,
I'd say
right. It's
N64
pretty
in the
shoddy.
back.
It's pretty shoddy here.
The N64 Mario Kart, I'd say is probably.
Let me say my debate, because I feel like we're just trying to go towards some agreement here. So I'm just going to tell you the way it is. Mario Kart's the greatest game of all time, racing game, no question. After that, Excite Bike, that's not even a racing game, Jack.
Excite Bike was customizable.
You don't even race. It's like, yeah, but it's not a racing game. It's like you got to do tricks and land the right way. I guess you got to get in at a certain time.
Yeah,
so
it was racing.
That's gone. That's not even on the list. Rad Racer, it's tough because we're talking NES versus Mario Kart and stuff like that.
In
so
3D.
Yeah.
They all had their little.
I'm gonna go. My top 3 right here is gonna be Mario Kart. I'm gonna go F-Zero. Oh man, RC Pro-Am. See, RC Pro-Am, I think you missed a game there. Super Off-Road was awesome.
Yeah.
But it was that style of game,
similar,
and you go around the turns and stuff.
Yeah.
Those were
awesome. At the pizza box.
Yeah.
Arcade.
But again, that died. That style of gameplay is gone forever.
Road Rash.
Kids like the Road
Rash.
Rash.
You could fight each other, That was good.
Screw Road Rash. Mario Kart, F-Zero, RC Pro-Am. Those are my top 3. What do you think?
I'd say I'd agree. Mario Kart. F-Zero and Road Rash, I guess.
All right, so we have some.
Who did you play as in Mario Kart?
I didn't really care.
I played as Donkey Kong.
I didn't. Is there a difference?
Yeah, the heavy guys you can bump.
Is there really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what about the light ones? They're faster then?
Hey, I'm not on the show.
You might as well be Bowser then. You'd be Bowser if you're looking for like an advantage.
I'm changing things up. Because you know what? Mario Kart, yeah, it's the most popular game. It's the greatest game, considering. But I'm just going right over the top. I'm going RC Pro-Am number 1. I would go Super Off-Road over RC Pro-Am, but it's not on the list.
Can't choose it.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Super Off-Road is the greatest racing game of all time. Because that game is awesome.
It is good.
Better than Mario Kart. Who plays Mario Kart?
Yeah, but you can't shoot anything.
Anyone who plays Mario Kart over Super Off-Road has got to be on drugs. They're crazy.
Well, I just there's the replayability I think is there because there's more stuff to do. There's more options. Like, Super Off-Road, you're going around on the track. Can you pick up stuff? Is it little pickups?
On Mario Kart?
No, on Off-Road.
Can you pick up stuff?
What does it have? You can't shoot stuff.
It's got 4 heavily off-road vehicles. That's what it has. And you had steering wheels where 4 people could play in the arcade. And steering wheels and drive.
Yeah, that was fun.
Drive next to each
other.
other.
You can just spin it. You spin the wheel.
Yeah.
And then you just do.
And then you had a little turbo button to get over those bumps.
Yeah.
Because they had bumps back then.
They should have the Mario Kart for arcade.
They do actually.
Do they?
Yeah. It's on our Facebook page. I took a picture of it when I was at the shore last year.
I didn't see that.
Jay saying to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Winner?
So the winner is Mario
Jay?
Kart.
Who won?
I don't know.
I think it was obvious. Wait, what do you mean?
Jay's going to say
us or the game?
Well, we debated and he would say who won.
There wasn't even...
You say who won. Who won?
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You suck,
Jay.
Jay.
You can say it's
There was
all the way to the Wii, man.
Yeah, that's obvious, I think.
Go ahead.
So we're supposed to play the winner, but Jay already picked the winner. He picked F-Zero. It wasn't even it didn't even make the top 3.
It was, it was.
This
Well,
podcast.
This
is ridiculous. All right, we're playing F-Zero.
All right. Can we say hi to Vanna White tonight?
Yeah, we got a new background here going at DK Oldies, mainly because to carry all the systems from the back testing room to where we do the podcast is very labor intensive. So we put up some posters today, and they're all retro game posters. And maybe Jay can show you those posters. And
What am I in third place? I'm in fourth place now. Lost it.
We're gonna do a giveaway on these posters. We're gonna pick out some good comments, and if we like somebody's comment really awesome on YouTube, everybody here will sign it and we'll send it to you. So F-Zero, Jay, why'd you pick this game?
It was an arbitrary pick. I know it's like a rare game and definitely fits the racing vibe. Unfortunately, it is not 2 players.
So you have
mistaken.
So you have no real strong feelings for why you picked this. What do you got? Oh wait, you got some tips right here.
A little information in there.
Here's Jay's tips.
Tips.
Here's Jay's info about the game you're gonna find fascinating. Number 1, this must be the best one. Futuristic racing game.
Come on. Thanks.
This is the future. This is like 2002 future.
The static on the sides is that's how it will be in the future. The game released in November 1990. And then Jay also puts NA August 23rd, 1991. Oh, what's that?
North America.
No, I thought it was not available. And then in Europe in 92. That's fascinating, Jay. These tips are terrible.
Well, when we did
Here we go.
We
All
didn't
right.
even read them.
Game takes place in the year 2560.
Nice.
There's a little backstory. Did you know the backstory of F-Zero?
No.
Multi-billionaires created a new form of racing based on Formula One. That's the whole backstory.
That's pretty good. There's no backstory in Mario Kart.
Yeah, there is.
Is there? No, there isn't.
Yeah,
They're racing for their lives.
they're racing for bananas.
In the Mushroom Kingdom.
So for Super Nintendo, F-Zero has 15 different tracks and 3 leagues. Jay, what are the leagues?
I saw one was Knight.
Yeah, Knight, King, and Queen.
We don't know what those are.
Yeah, it's easy, medium, hard.
Acknowledged by critics to be the game that set the standard for the racing genre. But isn't this game like Rad Racer? I guess it's no. I guess this is basically Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo, but with one player,
fast,
right?
Yeah, it's real fast. I mean, you got the speed boost. Your turn. You get the speed boost, but there's no. I don't think there's any like projectiles or anything.
You can read Jay's last
Yeah.
thing. What'd you score?
I got first place.
You got 31.66.
I got
You got 2 minutes. You got like.
those are my laps.
Oh, okay.
And then total first place.
2:26.69.
I'll write
Yeah.
that down.
I'm gonna crush
I
it.
had 2 lives left, I think. I don't know what is that 2 lives. And then these are your boosts. These S's. Go, go,
Oh,
go.
man.
No. I messed my record up. So this is known for the character Captain Falcon, who also makes an appearance in Super Smash Brothers.
You knew that, right? You guys are big Smash Brothers guys.
Yeah,
Little Captain Falcon is the F-Zero driver.
Yeah, Junior uses him, I think. I like the music.
Dude, I'm awesome at this game. I don't know. What is going on? What's this? What was that?
That was
that
some kind of
ice or
future
something?
liquid. And that gives you
Is this like a
power.
boost
that
over
gives
here?
you power.
Oh yeah, you see that?
And you still have, you got
I feel
one.
like I want to shoot somebody.
Yeah, I know. That's what it means.
That's dirt. I
You
know
have
that-
one
that's-
boost. You
That's
have the
future
boost.
dirt. That slows you down. I'm not even gonna finish.
You're in third. Second. No,
Yes.
third. What's your boost on the straightaway?
What is the boost?
One of the buttons there. Yeah, you got it.
Power down. No way.
Better get some power.
3 laps left.
This is hard hitting future racing.
If I was Captain Falcon,
You
I
might
would-
be. I don't know.
I would hire someone else to race. Yeah, I would have like my driving team, right?
Well, then you wouldn't be the captain. Oh, you lost.
Did you die at all?
No, not at all. Nice try.
So that was it. That's the whole podcast, Rich.
That was good.
You made it all the way.
I made it.
Were you nervous at all about doing the podcast?
I almost
today?
vomited.
Yeah.
just sitting here.
It's okay, me too.
Yeah, I think we all did. We all like ran around and tried to get it set up as quickly as possible. The background, by the way, good idea.
Thank you.
I like that music.
Well, the whole idea of the background is to so we don't have to do it all the time. Save time, you know. Jake, this is outrageous.
So next week, are we going to have next week, or are we doing every?
We are going to do the podcast now every Friday. We're going to be launching the podcast, so like us on YouTube, subscribe, and look for our podcast every single Friday. Most people do their podcasts on Monday or Tuesday, so because everybody goes to work and everybody's out and about and listening to podcasts,
we're not like others.
We're going to do it the exact opposite and do it on Friday, where everybody goes home and doesn't watch it till Monday.
Yeah. We like to be ahead of the curve.
Yeah, we figure you guys aren't really doing anything on Friday nights anyway, except playing F-Zero and
listen to
watching
Justin Bieber tapes or something.
No. Listen to some new music.
I was looking at the Justin Bieber wrapping paper back there. I'm sorry.
And then watching our podcast. So let us know how we're doing. We're trying to do new things every week. Anthony, I'm sure we'll be back. We're going to be rotating people in on the podcast. Let us know what favorite games you like. Make a cool comment on YouTube. We're going to pick one out pretty soon. We'll give you a free poster.
We'll sign it.
We'll contact you. And, we'll sign it. An autograph.
Tell your friends, too.
Yeah. How long are we doing the closing here, Jay?
3 minutes.
What do you want to talk about, Rich? What's going on in your world? This is a free-formed... Anyone who's made it this long in the podcast is interested in hearing whatever we have to say, obviously.
That's true.
So,
I don't know. There wasn't too much. We got that huge collection in. Sell your games.
Mike Stoica wanted us to mention his name on the podcast.
Mike Stoica.
He's one of our greatest customers of all time. He's been buying from us forever. He huge gamer. He has like every Nintendo game. Now he's buying all the Japanese games. And he wants to be a caller on the show.
You were helping him with his collection. How close did he get to getting?
He's missing a few high dollar ones, but that's really about it. He's got almost everything else.
Yeah. He would call up and we would go through what we have in stock. And he got it, like that one, hated that, got it. He really liked the werewolf one. For the NES.
He likes any game that has a girl in it. Okay. If it has a girl in it, he's like, yeah, I want that game.
Okay. It's not a bad way to choose your games, I guess.
He likes the 8-bit ladies.
Yeah.
He also likes NES. He doesn't like Super Nintendo.
Okay.
He stopped at NES as the pinnacle of innovation. And he's like, Super Nintendo, no. N64, no. But he went PlayStation. He got into the PlayStation. Yeah. So, who else? What other customers we like? Who's our number? Who calls every day?
Oh, Roger.
Roger Gent. He calls every day.
Hey, Roger.
He's called every day for 7 years, I think. Every single day.
Really?
I think he maybe
missed... like close, but has been 7 years.
He's probably about 360 days out of the year.
Wow.
I'll come in on Saturdays sometimes, and I'll see the phone ring, and it'll be Roger Gent.
He's a nice guy.
He's my new phone buddy.
Yeah. That's Jay's boy now.
Yeah.
We've
Well, Roger Gent, since he calls every day, it's good to train new guys on the phone. You know, it's hard to call if you've never answered the phone here before. You got to answer all kinds of questions, and Roger will pummel you with questions. So new guys always go to Roger Gent and he works them out.
He likes the Game Boy Color hunting and fishing games.
He's from Kentucky, so he likes all the...
He's a mountain man.
Black Bass is his #1 game of all time.
Yeah.
Black Bass for the NES. Loves it.
That's a great one.
So, who else? What else we got?
Your turn.
On my wrestling podcast, I wanted to talk about that we had John Cena
Yeah.
He bought a huge collection.
We
from
had
us.
John
Were you here for
Cena.
that? When that happened?
Yeah. And then we had someone named Cameron Diaz
Yeah,
from,
but that was
from
just
Arizona.
so we get a lot of people with famous names that buy stuff, but we got this one order in a few years ago, and it was like $1,000 order, and it was for John Cena.
I think it was
So we're
more
like,
than 1,000.
yeah, so we're like, oh yeah, John Cena's buying Nintendo games, right? So we had a call, we had a phone number, so we called, and Rob talked to him. It was John Cena. He was in his house. He had a knee injury at the time, and he was rehabbing, and he wanted to play all the Nintendo games. So he bought an NES system and like 500 different Nintendo games.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We wanted to ask him for an autograph or something, but
I wanted to get him to just post something on his Twitter page or something. That would have been nice.
yeah, that'd be cool.
But we didn't ask him that. We just called, verified that it was him, and then sent it out because we thought it was like fraud or something like that.
Yeah. We also had it was like a running back or something from
We've had some sports guys.
I forget what team he was from.
Scott always knows all the sports guys.
Yeah.
We got a lot of sheiks from
Oh yeah.
from
Princes and from like the Arab.
the Emirates,
Yeah.
United Emirates,
Yeah, there you go.
and the Dubai.
Yeah, around the world.
Yeah, some
Kings and queens, and we had the
kings and queens. What are you talking about?
All of them. They all
Kings
come
and
to
queens.
DK Oldies. Every one.
So, what? How much time we got here, Jay? We're good.
It's the closing.
Have any what's going on here at DK Oldies for you, Rich? What's troubling? What are you having a hard time with?
Yeah, what's
You
going
seem
on?
agitated this week and not last week.
Yeah, well, we're trying to figure out the.
I've been giving you a hard time.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out the social media stuff. Like when we're doing all of them, we got like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Just you can keep on going. How many?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not. It's frustrating trying to get as much as you can out of every post. And sometimes
I'm pretty easy going though on you, right?
yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's not like I
like-
go and I look at every single word you write and I'm like, Rich, all that was terrible. Redo it. I don't do that.
No, you didn't do that today on Twitter.
On Facebook, I did.
And Facebook. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's a learning experience. So
I think I'm too hard on you, actually. I feel like I want it done perfect, and only I can do it the way I want it. So I try
You're the only one
to
that
get
knows
you
how
to do it
right.
the way that I want to do it.
Yeah, it's like it's like the podcast.
Do I yell at you guys for the podcast?
Wow.
I mean, I should yell at you for this, Jay, for your F-Zero.
You haven't yet. Let's say that.
Comments is what futuristic racing game, everybody. That's that makes that the best game ever.
Hard hitting.
He actually thought that maybe Mario Kart F-Zero was better than Mario Kart. F-Zero, you just predicted the winner.
Is that plagiarized? Did somebody else
ridiculous.
just write that?
Yeah.
Anthony's not here. He'll probably be watching the podcast.
Let's
right?
badmouth him. I don't like that guy.
They did just get married.
He says he has a guy living at his house. He has to.
Yeah. They're happily married.
Yeah.
No, he's got a friend living there. Today's the day he's kicking him out, though.
I guess
This is
I
the
don't get
day.
involved in the outdoor politics
He
as much
said,
as
yeah,
you
he
guys.
said today is the last day, and he's taking him to the bus station or wherever he's taking him and giving him the boot.
Giving him the boot.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's the DK Oldies podcast. That was episode 6. Visit our website, DKOldies.com. We just got in a huge collection of thousands of NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis games. We're going to be selling them super cheap because Rich probably paid too much for them. And, that's it. DK Oldies podcast. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. And I don't know.
Tell your friends.
Yeah,
Verbal, word of mouth. That's a big big way now.
Yeah, dress up in a pirate suit
Send some
and stand out in the intersection in the street and just start yelling our name. I think that'll work.
That'll work.
Not in like New York City, in your hometown. I think that'll do it. With a balloon, get a balloon.
Anything. Get it out there.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. See ya.